I think one of the things that I'm really fascinated about in both my poems and other people's poems is kind of themes of childhood and how those change as you get older. You know, the kind of poem that you write at 20 about your childhood is very different from the one you write at 30, and I assume very different from the one you write at 60. And particularly, you know, based on the poets that I love, I can see that very clearly. So I kind of revisit it over and over again. And I suppose this is a poem that I feel at this age, now I'm 32, captures what I now think it felt like to be me as a child. But of course, you know, that will change over time. So this is called Nobody Speaks Her Language Outside of Dreams. Nobody speaks her language outside of dreams. All they ever say is, speak up, speak up. She's surprised they cannot hear her thoughts stride across the classroom and go aching out the window to sing among birds, fizz between telephone wires. In photos, she is expressionless, except her eyes, which do not see beyond the shutter closing its dark mouth around her pale and serious face. Something is wrong with her. Of that much they're sure. What kind of girl cannot answer her own mother? In the mornings, her mouth is dry, the room stiff. She plants her feet, willing roots to sprout from her soul, tunnel down through knots of wood, deep into dirt and worms. The great spirit of her body is full of cloud and mulch. It speaks the language of sun-soaked cat, of petal wilt, of grass seed sifted between fingers. Her body is a cover, her mind a choir. She doesn't need to close her eyes to see what gathers behind lids. When light slants through windows, she wonders why the others do not turn their heads to look at dust motes. She thinks her grandfather must live among those specks. At night, she is rarely scared. The room is pitch black, but her body knows tricks. One by one, she pulls white rabbits from her long dark hair and sets them free. These glowing creatures circle her bed, performing leap after phenomenal leap.